great. In 2008, when I was elected, the general budget fund was $125 million. Today, the general fund is at $89 million. The general fund has dropped $36 million in 4 years. The total budget was around $450, and today it's down to $335 million. Also, we have reduced staff substantially, overall 19% across the board, and a little over 40% just in the general fund. I said back in 2008 that government was bloated, and we've proved it. We've brought those numbers down, and we have been a heck of a lot more efficient. I have been able to personally be involved in getting a lot of interlocal agreements together with the tax appraiser's office, with DPW, utilities, and our sheriff's department, who now runs our jail. Just on those alone, this county is saving millions of dollars a year with those interlocal agreements, and I was proud to be part of that. Our IT, in all our tech stuff, we have now combined a lot of that, which has saved a tremendous amount of money in software, personnel, and bringing up efficiencies. Finance department, we've done the same thing with our finance in each individual departments and have brought that down and have made it tremendously more efficient than it is or was in 2008. You know, but we are still dealing with the devastation that the Democrats left us for the previous 8 to 10 years before we got on this board. In fact, today, we are still looking at a $7 million deficit that we have to take care of. Now, if you look at our budget, we have, time's up. That was 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
I thank you, and I'm sorry. Good thing that wasn't a red light camera that was sitting over there. Thank you, John Druzbick.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jason Sager. For the record, Jason Patrick Sager, for the other record. I'm running in this election because I'm extremely excited about what we have in front of us this year. We have in excess of 700 Republican candidates running in Hernando County right now. Not really. But those Republican candidates have the opportunity to go all throughout our community right now and project and proclaim the Republican message. The Democrats have no idea how to deal with this. They got so desperate recently last week that they decided to throw Diane Rowden in our race. That's the best that they can do. Well, folks, we can do better. Scattered about, you have the politic facts of Hernando County. My team and I put together the facts about what is going on in Hernando County, and folks, it's not good. We can and we will do better. Yes, the general fund has been reduced, but spending in the last 4 years has increased by 66% in Hernando County. 66%. I think we can do better. I'm running for election because 25 years ago today, 25 years ago, Ronald Reagan stood up on that wall in Berlin. And he said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. And they did. That wall is now being rebuilt right here in America. Marxism, socialism, you name the ism, it's here. We are being relied upon at local levels to spread the message of liberty and freedom. And I need your help. On that county commission, I will not just be another conservative vote. We will lead. We will educate. We will constantly speak and inform the people why we made those decisions, why conservative Republican principles are the way to go. My name's Jason Sager, and I would appreciate and be honored with your vote on August 14th. Thank you.
Thank you. $10,000, which was the original fee, about $9,000 and change, it's gone. We're not going to ever be there again. It has been cut in half. And then this year, we took it out completely for 1 year moratorium. I will tell you this, it has cost this county money to do that. That money is used for a lot of other services in 4 separate districts that they map out for impact fees, whether it's roads, whether it's any of those things that go with the impact fees. There's a bunch out there. I will will also tell you that we are working with the Builders Association. The builders realize that some form of a fee must be put out there. Now, Pasco County is using a mobility fee, I believe it is at this point right now, all right? Our staff is looking at something different. We are not going back to the old impact fee. Was not working properly, was very intrusive for business. But today, we will come up with a new program to get this equal above anything that we've had before. So much so that even the Builders Association agrees that we cannot stay at zero.
I think this is probably another fairly significant difference between John and I and our approach to government. I do not personally believe in impact fees. I don't ever want to see them again. I think they're unnecessary. I think that any impact that is brought to us by a certain development can have a deal made with that developer to work something out. Taxes pay for what we need to pay for. We don't need to stack the fees on top of it, especially right now when we're trying to develop business in Hernando County. And just real quick, I want everybody to know that the data I give you folks is straight out of the government. In fact, what the page I was reading from is directly from the Metropolitan Planning Organization, and last year you spent $20,000 to generate this paperwork along with a PowerPoint presentation, and this was signed off on. So these numbers and projections that we're talking about at the bus, this isn't some radical right-wing organization that I went to. This is Hernando County government, and I'm reading their paperwork. Impact fees stunt growth. We know that. I'm not for creating new revenue sources. That's the problem. We have to stop thinking about a revenue-based budget. We have to start thinking about an expense-based budget. And the only way we do that is by requiring our Office of Management and Budget to implement zero-based budgeting. We've had many candidates run in years past, many, including John, who have all run on the platform of we have to get zero-based budgeting because we know in the business sector, that's how we balance the books. We have support. I will be one more vote to get us there.